In today's video, get ready for a fascinating dive into the journey of Cleopatra, the legendary ruler who left her mark on Egypt's history forever. Throughout this adventure, you'll uncover the pivotal moments of her reign, learn how she forged complex alliances, and gain access to rarely revealed details from official records. It's going to be a true trip back in time, exposing hidden secrets of her life and showing how she dared to challenge the norms of her era. If you're eager to uncover surprising episodes from the past, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications now so you won't miss our upcoming discoveries. Get ready to explore each chapter of this story that continues to captivate generations. Let's begin. Cleopatra VII, often remembered simply as Cleopatra, carried the weight of a pharaonic lineage established by the Ptolemaic family. Don't be mistaken into thinking her bloodline was purely Egyptian. Her heritage traces back to Ptolemy I, the Macedonian officer who conquered territories alongside Alexander the Great. The path to the throne was anything but smooth. At 18, she took power alongside her younger brother, only 10 years old, Ptolemy XIII, who also became her husband in a family agreement to preserve the monarchy. But this pact quickly led to discord. Tensions escalated, culminating in a civil war that exiled Cleopatra after advisors backing Ptolemy XIII intervened. But she refused to accept defeat. With the help of another brother, Ptolemy IV, and the powerful Julius Caesar, Cleopatra regained the throne thanks to surprising alliances and daring strategies. Want to know how she managed to turn such a chaotic situation around? Get ready, because if you thought these events were full of twists, what comes next will exceed your expectations. For centuries, Cleopatra has been celebrated as an icon of unparalleled beauty, but you might be surprised to learn that historical records paint a different picture. Plutarch, for instance, described her appearance as less dazzling than commonly believed, and ancient coins depict strong features, such as a prominent nose, firm chin, and robust neck. These features may have been deliberately emphasized by artists or even by Cleopatra herself, who lived in a politically hostile environment dominated by men. To assert her authority, she may have adopted this image of physical power, reinforcing the notion of strength. Even though her legacy of beauty is debatable, Cleopatra stood out for her remarkable skills, mastery of multiple languages, political acumen, and undeniable leadership. Her powerful charisma attracted influential figures and strengthened alliances, inspiring admiration and respect. In the end, while myths about her charm may have been exaggerated, it was her strategic intelligence combined with her commanding presence that made her a living legend in history. Cleopatra wove alliances that redirected the destinies of Egypt and Rome. Her first connection was with Julius Caesar, one of the most powerful men of her time. Stories claim she appeared before him wrapped in a rug, creating an unforgettable scene that showcased her undeniable charisma. Whether true or not, her political shrewdness was key to gaining Caesar's favor, resulting in personal ties and a son, Caesarion. After Julius Caesar's assassination, Cleopatra faced a grim scenario. Without Rome's support, her throne was at serious risk. That's when Mark Antony became her new ally to strengthen her alliances and safeguard Egypt. Together, they had 3 children, opening yet another chapter in the Queen's bold strategies. This fascinating journey raises a question that intrigues historians and curious minds alike. Were these ties driven by genuine feelings or just calculated moves to maintain power? Either way, Cleopatra remains a historical enigma, capable of inspiring and provoking imagination with her daring decisions and a legacy that still echoes through the centuries. Cleopatra shone far beyond the intrigues and power struggles that many accounts highlight. For nearly 2 decades, she ruled Egypt with determination, fostering stability and driving economic growth. Her deep commitment to the people was evident in bold reforms, ensuring prosperity for the kingdom and promoting arts and literature. Even amid challenging decisions and external conflicts, Cleopatra stayed focused on the greater good, though her significant achievements were constantly overshadowed by rumors about her personal life and alleged beauty. It's unsettling to realize how, even today, the focus on scandals and appearance steals the spotlight, diverting attention from true accomplishments. Have we really learned from the past? If we still prioritize sensationalism over substance, Perhaps we're not so far removed from the same traps that surrounded Cleopatra centuries ago. Cleopatra became legendary not just for her ability to rule, but also for the electrifying rumors that surrounded her personal life. Back then, many believed her mesmerizing charisma gave her direct access to power, fueling her reputation as an unstoppable seductress. Some even claimed she poisoned her own brother, Ptolemy XIV, to take full control of Egypt. However, there's little solid evidence to back up such claims. While some scholars suggest these stories were politically motivated attempts to undermine her, others admit the possibility that tragic events, such as her brother's death, may have actually happened. With so many versions of the story, it's impossible to know where the intrigue ends and the truth begins. Despite all the controversy, Cleopatra stayed true to her convictions and led a remarkable government for her time, proving that behind the shadows of scandal stood a determined leader ready to shape her own destiny. Cleopatra lives on in our memory not only for her powerful leadership, but also for the mystery surrounding her death. The most famous story speaks of a dramatic suicide caused by the bite of an asp. But is this the truth or just a myth perpetuated over centuries? Some researchers argue that the asp's venom wouldn't cause a quick death, suggesting Cleopatra might have used other toxic substances, such as deadly ointments or specially prepared objects to hasten her end. Others point out that the symbolic power of the snake in Egyptian culture may have inspired a dramatic narrative to enhance the mystique surrounding her death. In the end, only the discovery of her tomb could reveal what really happened. Until then, the question remains: how much of the serpent legend is accurate, and what was the true cause of her death? Without clear answers, this enigma continues to captivate us, fueling speculation and keeping alive the curiosity about her immortal legacy. Cleopatra played a groundbreaking role in history and culture, captivating poets, playwrights, and filmmakers over the centuries. In an era dominated by male power, she rose to prominence through a mix of political cunning and hypnotic charisma. She not only held the throne of Egypt with unwavering strength, but also expanded her influence by forging strategic alliances with Roman leaders. Her monumental impact transcended continents and eras, echoing in the West and shaping various perspectives on governance and female leadership. Even today, her example sparks debates about authority, gender, and history, showing how a single figure can break barriers and leave a legacy far beyond her own time. Although Cleopatra is often remembered for her dramatic episodes, broader views of her life are emerging. She ruled Egypt during times of crisis, shouldering political responsibilities while also championing culture, literature, and science. Moreover, she shone as a mother, demonstrating unyielding determination to protect her legacy and confront challenges that seemed insurmountable. With the progress of archaeological research, new and surprising insights into Cleopatra's reign are coming to light. Ancient inscriptions reveal how she governed, while intriguing clues might hint at the location of her still missing tomb. Each discovery sparks our curiosity and makes us wonder, what secrets does Egypt's last great queen still keep hidden? It's this electrifying anticipation that keeps her memory alive and fuels the unwavering fascination with her story. If Cleopatra's journey sparks your imagination, stay with us. At any moment, new revelations could transform how we understand the past. This concludes our deep dive into the life of an extraordinary monarch who shook the foundations of her era. I hope this has been an inspiring experience filled with details that expand our view of who she truly was. Do you want to explore other personalities who left their mark on history? Share your suggestions in the comments. And remember, your support, liking, sharing, and engaging is what keeps this fascinating journey alive. Thank you for joining us, and see you on the next adventure through history.